obviously, like, that's the thing. Like, I'm not saying for them to hire QXC and he's deciding everything. Obviously not like that. You can hire a Zerg X-Pro player, a Protoss X-Pro player, a Masters community figure, and they balance the game together. But, like, come on, guys. Like, you can say anything you want. You can have completely different opinion than I do. That's fine. But I think we can all agree on one thing, which is gold players shouldn't be balancing literally the hardest game that there is right now. Come on. I think we can agree on that. I know everyone has different opinions on balance and if something is good or bad, but I think that's one thing that we can all agree upon. That it's kind of messed up. It's kind of messed up.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
David Kim was GM in 2011. Is there any proof to that, or is it because someone just randomly said it? I guarantee he was not GM.
What's going on?
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
Like, again, Blizzard have said many times in the past, we're, you know, talking to the pro players, we're discussing, it's like, no. They're asking the pro players, but they're not listening.
Bad news.
There's a big difference in that one. Because for every pro player Blizzard says they're communicating with, I can find you 20 pro players that are going to say that Blizzard's not listening at all.
Go ahead. What's going on? In the rear with the gear.
But what can you do?
Big job, huh?
That's also like kind of part of the reason why I stopped competing, because I realized that some things will never change.
Complete.
And I was like, yeah,
Go ahead.
Not enough.
I think I had
minerals.
enough.
Insufficient Vespene gas. Insufficient Vespene gas.
What's going on? I'm listening. I'm listening. Got something for me to kill.
Do you think StarCraft is the hardest game now? Yeah. StarCraft, in my opinion, has been the hardest game for the past, well, 8th year now.
Fear the Reaper, man.
I think StarCraft as a esport should have never gotten as big as it did, if that makes sense.
Gas from above.
Because
Big job, huh?
I'm
listening.
RTS games are very hard to stay popular because it's a one-on-one game and it's very hard to get a lot of people to play it. So I think it's like actually insane and amazing that StarCraft exploded as much as it did in 2010. Like, I think that's insane, and I definitely did not expect it. But I think it was also very unrealistic for people to expect it's gonna stay that big. There's no way. Like, you have the hardest game that's also one-on-one. Like, just that spells doom for the game. But I also think at the same time that StarCraft would be bigger if Blizzard made some better decisions in the past.
Not enough energy.
Cyclone receding.
Like at least 2-3 times bigger for what it is right now. I mean, it's kind of like the things that most people know, like why weren't skins introduced in 2011? Why did they wait 7 years to put in skins into the game when every other game was doing it. Plus, they were doing them themselves in the other games that they have, like Overwatch, Heroes. I don't think there's any excuse for that one.
Command center upgrade complete. Not enough energy.
Show me.
Also, co-op. Co-op is great. Like, co-op brings so many people to the game, but it's another thing that should have been there,
Not
you know,
enough
like
minerals.
years ago. And all of those things together equal a better and more successful game in the long run.
Got a target in
Not
mind.
enough minerals.
That's one of the things. If I was
Not enough minerals.
interviewing someone from Blizzard,
Show me.
that's something I would ask. Like, why didn't you introduce skins 6 years ago, 7 years ago? Like, literally, what's the reason? What's the downside to you doing that prevented you from doing it?
Adjusting for cycle receiving.
Not enough minerals.
Comms open.
Not enough energy.
Moving into position.
Not enough minerals.
Is
Not enough minerals. Not
Try poke a little bit.
cyclone.
And for the maybe new people tuning in, I'm not mad. I just get let's just say I get very passionate about the things I love.
What's going on? Queued up, ready to go. SCV ready to raise some hell.
Cyclone. Got a target in mind.
I can't build here.
not enough minerals.
SCV ready. Uh-huh.
Not enough minerals.
Go ahead. I never tread.
Not enough energy. Not enough minerals. Add-on complete.
Reporting.
Upgrade complete. Insufficient Vespene gas. Insufficient Vespene gas.
Need something liberated?
Queued up, ready to go.
Add-on complete.
Ah, you scared?
Got cyclone
Not enough
receiving.
minerals.
Engine.
Ghosts are in production, boys.
What's our... Speak. Ready to raise some... What's going on?
Not enough minerals.
Ready to raise some hell.
Not enough minerals.
Ready for dust off.
Mineral field depleted.
Yes, sir.
Mineral field depleted.
Ready to raise some hell. Need... Going.
Mineral field insufficient. Vespene. Not enough minerals.
Flight plan. How can we help?
Research complete. Base is under attack. field depleted.
Yes, sir.
No. Command center. Not enough energy. Upgrade complete.
Huh? Man,
Not enough energy.
ready to raise some hell. All right. Where's the hot action? Ghost.
Upgrade complete.
Ready to raise some hell.
Insufficient. Command center upgrade complete.
Talk to me.
I'm in a I'm waiting on you. Daylight's burning. Are you ready for this? Ready to raise some hell. I'm in action. I'm going in. Pedal to the metal.
Mineral field depleted.
Ready to raise some hell.
Deploy.
Ready
Mineral
for pickup?
field depleted.
Where's the hot action?
Insufficient. Nuclear missile ready.
Ready to raise some hell.
You're
Nuclear
on.
missile ready.
Raise some hell. Ready to blunder.
Copy that.
Talk to me.
Ghost reporting.
Mineral field depleted. Mineral field depleted.
Picking up or dropping off?
Out with it. Paint the target.
What's our fighter? Ready to blunder. Ready to raise some
Woohoo!
Not enough.
Guess who has the infrastructure to make all these units again?
High-speed gas.
Solo
Research
operative, right?
complete.
Give me this. Oh. You sure?
Picking up?
Come again.
Nuclear missile ready.
Confirmed.
pedal to the metal. Are you ready for this?
Oh my god, please, 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 please. Ah, ha, ha. Oh, ha, ha.
Talk to me, boss.
Oh, yeah.
Command center upgrade complete. Base attack.
Out.
Our SCVs are under attack. Nuclear missile ready.
Getting fired up here, boss.
You sure about it?
Ah, you scared me. Definitely ready.
Ghost.
Ready to raise some hell. Ready to go.
You're on.
Speak up.
Give me the sit rep.
Some hell.
Out with it. You sure about that?
Yikes.
Upgrade complete.
Woo! Nukes, boys! Now, this game was ruined by all that talk about Blizzard, but it might be a YouTuber. Might be. GG.